Good afternoon, this is my audience. I'm Anthony Herrera-Mead, and I'll be reading a passage from the speech of Old Soldiers Never Die, given by General Douglas MacArthur, given to Congress April 1951. Duty, honor, country. Those three hollow words overtly dictate what you ought to be, what you can be, and what you will be. They are your rally points to build courage when courage seems to fail, to regain faith when there seems to be little cause for faith, and to create hope when hope becomes foreign. Unhappily, I possess neither the elegance of diction, the poetry of imagination, nor the brilliance of metaphor to tell you all what they mean. The unbelievers will say they are but words, but a slogan, but a flamboyant phrase. Every pedant, every demagogue, every cynic, every hypocrite, and every troublemaker, and I'm sorry to say some others of entirely different character, will try to downgrade them even to the extent of mockery and ridicule. But that are some of the things that they do. They build your basic character. They mold you for the future roles as the custodians of the nation's defense. They make you strong enough to know when you are weak and brave enough to face yourself when you are afraid. They teach you to be proud and unbending, an honest failure, but humble and gentle in success. Not to substitute words for actions, not to seek the path of comfort, but to face the stress and spur of difficulty and challenge. To learn to stand up, but to have compassion on those who fall. To master yourself before you seek to master others. To have a heart that is clean. A goal that is high. To learn to laugh, yet never forget how to weep. To be serious, but never take yourself seriously. To be modest so that way you'll remember the simplicity of true greatness and the open mind of true wisdom and the meekness of true strength. After reading this passage and experiencing the speech as a whole that MacArthur gave, a lot of things that stuck out to me was how he emphasized a lot of things on character building. He talks about how a leader is not someone that has the most power, has the highest rank, or has the greatest accomplishments. It's about someone who has those values that are able to use them and get them through that difficult situation. The phrase duty, honor, and country are literally the building blocks of the speech as a whole. One thing that I found interesting that MacArthur hops on is strength and humility. He talks about focusing on and being proud of your failures, as well as having humility in your strengths. I think this is an important lesson because many people focus on winning or being successful. It also suggests how people handle failures will also show how they can handle success. Another aspect of the speech that stood out to me was self-discipline. He talks about mastering yourself before trying to master others. So being able to take accountability, have responsibility, and having that goal to be able to lead not only yourself, but others. The speech was delivered during the Cold War, so I know at the height of that, it was during military as well as war conflicts, and those were major concerns. However, a lot of these values that MacArthur brings to the table are timeless. Courage, integrity, and perseverance and services are all qualities that can help people succeed in life, as well as helping not only veterans, but students and athletes as a whole. Overall, I think this speech will remain famous, not because of political issues, but all the values that he had brought to the table to bring to people's minds. While not everyone will agree with every aspect of military culture, the speech presents itself as an aspiring view of leadership and personal responsibility that many people can still use today. Thank you.